Hello, and welcome to the Photomochi Review, Episode 4. I'm your host, Daniel Håkansson.
And I'm your co-host, Bilal Khan.
And I am Lucas Kluge. And today we are reviewing the DJI Osmo Pocket 3.
So I truly just love this camera. It's like so versatile. I can use it for everything. I use this for vlogs, for backup for our professional shoots, for just anything. Like, Bilal, where have you used this?
The first time I saw this was when it was first announced, and then I think about a week later I had a job and my boss was with me and he brought it out. He's like, today you're only shooting with this, not the actual big gimbal. I'm like, what do you mean? And I looked at it and he showed me, he's like, it's the Osmo Pocket 3. I'm like, wait, the thing that we were just talking about, being so good about low light and being the new little A7S III and all that. And he was like, yeah, so test it out, try it out, and see how you like it. And I was like, okay. And then I was trying to be so careful with it in the beginning. I was wondering how you do B-roll with this thing, you know, because with the bigger gimbal, you are just that same careful and all that stuff. But this thing is so light, you can literally just go like this and, do all this. But if you really want the shots that you want for, like, work, then this thing really pulls through.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. It's so versatile. You can use it, like, as a backup to anything, basically. Photos, not the best. We can maybe agree on that. But for video, it's very good. It's very stable. Lucas, new to the show.
Yeah.
Welcome, first of all.
Thank you.
Where have you used this camera?
Well, I've used it mostly just for personal shoots, mostly for shooting stuff for like Instagram Reels. And for that, just because you can shoot it both horizontal and vertical, it's really great for specifically like Reels content, or if you want to shoot TikToks, anything like that. Yeah. It's really versatile for that. Because of course it's way better than any like cell phone camera you can get. Yeah. With auto stabilization and everything. It's a really great versatile camera for that use case specifically.
So guys, let's jump straight into the top 3 features. I'm going to start off with the fact that you can go from horizontal to vertical super easy and quick.
My favorite feature is that this thing shoots slow-mo 4K 120. The A7 III could not do 4K 120, but this thing can. Another cool thing is that it shoots 4K 60 in landscape mode, 3K 60 in portrait mode, as well as 4K 30 in low light, with the capability of shooting at, I think, 50 ISO upwards of 16,000 for low light mode, but that's limited to 30 frames per second.
My favorite feature is that this comes with an all-new 1-inch sensor, meaning that even though it has a f2 aperture compared to 1.8 on the previous one, you can now actually see the difference in terms of those two on the new sensor.
I have a good question for you. You're the one who's had the most time and experience with this since you have this as an everyday cam. So I'm wondering how you think this camera has performed for the time that you've had it, as well as if you think it was worth purchasing that creator's combo.
Oh yeah, I think the creator's combo is so worth it. Because you get this really good mic, this extra battery, and this tripod stand here. If it performs well, yes. It's not a like professional camera as like the FX3 or something in that range.
I agree.
But this also costs around $600. There's a difference, right?
4K 120 for $600?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And like there's a reason why it's called Pocket. You can have it in the pocket as a backup to those cameras on professional shoots. But you can also have this as a main camera for personal shoots, just for fun. For like Instagram Reels, BTS.
BTS, a lot of BTS.
Dan, how's the battery life on the Osmo Pocket 3?
So just the Osmo without the battery grip is about 2 hours.
Okay.
If you shoot 4K 60.
Yeah.
With the battery grip, around 4 hours.
Okay, and does that change at all when you're shooting like higher frame rates, like 4K 120?
Yeah, I would say it's around an hour and a half.
Okay.
So it lowers it a bit, but still, like, you're not gonna shoot more than that in a day, to be honest. Like, consistently shooting 120 4K. I've personally used this on a tripod, connected to a power bank, for around 45 to an hour, without any issues whatsoever. It's not even warm when it comes off. But if it's warm for like more than an hour, then it's often the battery itself that gets warm, not the camera, which is good. Then it's like some separation from the actual camera.
Has it ever overheated on you?
No.
What about when you had the creator's combo hooked on?
No, never.
Okay, well
And I've been in like 80 degrees weather. Like
Really?
Degrees, yeah, on the beach, recording full slow-mo shots. Not consistently shooting,
Right.
but, cuts in the takes, of course. I like to record myself out and about doing random stuff, to be honest. This is super easy to connect with the mic that comes with the creator's combo, with the dead cat here. you just turn it on right here. There's a blue light and it connects straight away to the camera. You see, connected. And then you also have a noise cancelling mode. So if it's green, the noise cancelling is on, and then it only picks up my voice. So all the background noises are muffled out. That's one of the main things why I picked the Creators combo over just the camera. And then we also have the battery grip that is tripoded, super easy to connect. This also makes it easier for us to shoot for longer periods of times, and it's super easy. It's just a simple click, and it's connected.
All right. Well, I mean, these two look similar. So what's this?
That's just an extender. So
Okay.
you just connect this to be able to connect the tripod
Gotcha.
or other stuff.
And what's this shiny piece of glass here?
So that's a wide lens. That's a 15mm wide lens, which you just easily snap on like this.
I like how you
Just
press
a-
those 3 buttons.
Just magnetic. Makes it easier to capture like wider shots. As you can see here. This is also a really good function of the camera, that you can see yourself recording. The only issue I've had with that is that I look into the screen rather than camera. So sometimes you just double tap this joystick, turns it around, and then you can do vlog style without accidentally looking into the screen.
Makes sense.
So Lucas, you do a lot of vlogs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine yourself using this camera for your own
I
vlogs?
definitely could, especially now thinking about like a couple of trips that I'm doing in the future. I want something that's like ultra portable, has good battery life, good quality. Something like this is pretty much exactly what I'd be looking for in a vlog camera. I won't be bringing a lot of things on this trip. I'll just bringing a backpack with me, so I don't really have the space to bring like a whole camera setup with me.
Okay.
So this would be pretty perfect actually.
And what are you shooting on now?
Right now I'm shooting on a Sony a6600, which it is like a small mirrorless camera, but it's still bigger than really I think I can afford to take on this trip.
So what about, have you put that on a gimbal yet?
I have put it on a gimbal, yeah.
Do you like using that, or would you rather take this?
That's a good question. I think if I'm looking for like stable shots, I would rather use this just because it's again like a smaller, more portable version of that, and you don't lose too much in terms of quality compared to the 6600.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say so too. The only thing about this is that it's a 1-inch sensor, but a 1-inch sensor that has really good high quality. So shooting 4K, that's a lot better than the second Osmo Pocket.
One function this has is D-Log. We've all used it, I think. I've recorded you playing beach soccer. I've recorded you driving a car in D-Log. So welcome outside. We're gonna do some cool rolling shots of this beautiful car here. I have my iPad connected to the Osmo that is suction cupped to the back of the car. The Osmo Pocket 3 is connected here, low, so we can get some cool low angle rolling shots of the car. I have my iPad connected here, which we can see, and I can even control the joystick from the iPad. And we're gonna record 4K 60, so we can even slow it down post-production. So let's get in the car and start rolling. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Good. If you get in that car, we're gonna go in here. Let's start driving here. So keep in mind, this is a low resolution preview. So the things that come out of this will be in 4K 60, not in this very low quality. So I'm gonna start recording here, and then you draw a square over the car, and it will track the car automatically. And you see if it's green, it means that it's tracking it. And then I'm gonna try to frame him so we don't have the car we're in the shots, and then zoom in. That's a cool shot right there. So we're keeping him in the middle of the screen. Nice. Let's see, the opposite. Perfect. See, we don't want our own car in the screen, right? So we can frame him wherever we want. Let's see, so we move this here. Up a bit. That's good. Okay, and Lucas, now you can start overtaking slowly. But don't go further than beside us. Nice. Stop there. Okay, and then go back. Perfect. Yeah, I saw it too. Nice. Do the same thing but a bit slower and don't go as far ahead, like as far beside us. It's like stay behind us all the time. That's good, that's good. That's good, stop there. And then slow down and go behind us. Perfect. That's a really cool shot with the ocean on the side. Yeah, this is really good here. Like you slow down here. See, like,
Oh,
that's crisp.
it looks so good.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take the Pocket 3 off the suction cup now, and we're gonna go ahead and put it onto Daniel. We just go ahead and slide it off, and from the mounting system,
Nice.
Dan is gonna go ahead and mount to his chest strap.
Nice and secure.
Nice.
Perfect.
I think we're ready.
So I'm gonna try to record myself, recording you, recording Lucas.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get started, mister.
I'm already recording here.
Oh, you are?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay guys, so we have two Osmos here. One on my chest and one handheld. I'm gonna try to record Bilal, recording Lucas. I have both my hands are free. It's currently tracking Bilal's face, that's why it's moving. So I think Lucas should start running. I'm gonna backpedal and Bilal is gonna backpedal recording Lucas.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
it.
let's go.
All right, double tap enabled. Is your double tap enabled?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Okay, we gotta start running.
So even if it's the back of the head, it's tracking Bilal's head here.
Yeah, with Lucas, it's keeping him very central. So whichever way we move, he's kept central in this entire shot. Sick. I'm having a lot of fun with it, you know.
It's super easy to use, right?
Too easy to use.
We're back in the studio. I think we can all agree that we had a lot of fun recording with this camera.
Yes, definitely,
Hell yeah.
for sure.
So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.